Yo, this was a pretty lit fight card. Let's get this fight started. Now, I watched this fight a little late, so I was only able to catch one of the undercards, which was Jermaine Ortiz versus Sullivan Segawa. Ortiz versus Segawa was a back and forth slugfest, but Ortiz landed multiple unanswered uppercuts and was able to defeat Segawa by TKO in the 7th round. Now, to start off the main card, we have Badou Jack versus Blake McKernan. Badou put on a boxing clinic against McKernan. McKernan was tough as iron though, and he was able to survive the onslaught. Badou Jack received a unanimous decision victory. And now for the second fight of the main event, we have Jake the Snake versus NBA superstar, and you know who I was personally rooting for, Nate Robinson. Oh, shit. Whoa! To start the fight, Nate Robinson looked very sloppy. He was running head first, no defense, only offense. Nate Robinson, I was very disappointed. Jake Paul showed true experience. Jake Paul showed true veteran experience from his I think 2 pro fights he's had. Defense was solid, offense was solid. Jake Paul has clearly put the time and effort into boxing. You don't play boxing, you can play basketball. You do not play boxing, and it showed right here at this fight. Jake Paul gets the knockout victory in the 2nd round. Congratulations to Jake Paul. And now for the main event of the evening, Mike Tyson, the former undisputed heavyweight champ of the world, versus Roy Jones Jr., the former middleweight, the former super middleweight, former light heavyweight, and former heavyweight champion of the world. Let me tell you something, that fight did not go how I expected. Mike Tyson came out like how it was supposed to, eating them ribs up, you know, hook to the body, uppercut to the head. And Roy did his thing where, you know, had one hand down, right hand up to his face, protect himself, and he just put on a game plan I did not see coming. Roy was doing a little jab and hold, just how the Klitschko's did, just how the Klitschko's won the heavyweight championship of the world. Roy just jab and hold, jab and hold. Mike Tyson surprised me. His conditioning was very good. Mike Tyson was good in conditioning for all 8 rounds. Roy was depleted by like the 3rd round. Roy looked tired. Roy looked like he was walking on mud. But Roy just dug in and just kept fighting. He surprised me. Roy was fighting like as if he was fighting against Joe Calzaghe, hands down, doing the Matrix, and he was making Mike miss. And Mike was clearly frustrated. He was doing that thing where he bites on his glove when he's mad. Roy Jones Jr. surprised me. Again, first round up until round 6 looked good. Then the last 2 rounds, it looked like both of them were, you know, in the mud. And man, nobody wanted to give up. I was talking smack. I was like, Mike's gonna knock Roy out in the 1st round. Let me tell you one thing. If this fight taught me anything, it's that hard work and conditioning and just, you know, fighting your fears. It was always that thing of, you know, who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight? Ali versus Tyson. What would happen if Roy fought Mike Tyson? Well, we will never know. Well, today we know, and the decision was a draw. I personally didn't think it was a draw. Look, I was going for Mike Tyson for the 1st round knockout. Roy surprised me, but I don't think Roy had enough pressure to get the draw. I thought it was a Mike Tyson split decision victory, but hey, shout out to both these legends. I grew up watching these guys, you know, them, Adrian Broner, Danny Garcia, you know, Floyd Mayweather, De La Hoya. This is like the generation of, you know, my age. So, yo, this was awesome. This was not an exhibition fight. Fools were getting knocked out, as you just saw in the video. Mike Tyson is still as violent, still as scary. Roy knew it. Jab and hold, jab and hold. I don't care what nobody said. Roy was a genius. Jab and hold. I'm not playing with Mike Tyson, dude. I'm not trying to, you know, you hit me and you hit me back. I ain't doing that with Mike Tyson. I really liked this fight. I really liked it. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments. It is your boy Steven. Out. See you later.